In recent years, the waters of Green Bay have become known as one of the top destinations in the world for fishermen targeting trophy muskies. But as we discovered yesterday, catching a monster muskie requires braving the elements, a lot of patience, and ultimately some luck. At a time of year when most boats are headed for winter storage, Kevin Pischke's boat is in mid-season form.
The shot at a 40-pound muskie. You spent some time out here in fall, you got a good chance at it.
On the bay in the fall, Pischke says trolling is the most effective method. We began just after 7, hoping for what Pischke describes as a bite window.
If you get a good bite, there'll be 3, 4, 5 boats in a half an hour that'll get fished, and then it's just off again.
Once decimated due to overfishing and poor water quality, the DNR reintroduced the Great Lakes strain of muskie back in the early 90s. This is what they look like today, and it's no longer a secret.
When word started getting out that the muskie were on the bay, they were in the river, and the size that we had, it really got popular among the recreational muskie fishermen.
Unlike the summer months when Pischke spends most of his time casting weed beds, this time of year he's constantly on the move.
Right there, that's a nice sized fish sitting on the bottom.
Relying on his GPS and depth finder.
They're off all that stuff because the weeds have died off or are dying off, and they're out roaming, so you just got to stay chasing bait all day, and that's pretty much all you do is you fish your breaks, your humps, and watch for bait.
After 5 hours of trolling, we tie into a muskie, but just like that,
he's off. Keep going. He
is off.
Shoot. Damn.
Muskie wins.
For the next 5 hours, we stay patient, battling the increasing wind and the chill it brings. Pischke is one of 5 muskie guides on the bay today from sunup to sundown. And this day, the king of the bay wins out.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Tonight at 6, you'll see video of one of those monster muskies Pischke recently voted.
The one that got away.
I was laying in bed last night.
You have a story to tell, though.
It's a fish story.
That's right.
It's known as the 50-inch Club, and its membership is growing. Tonight, Jeff Alexander shows us how the Bay of Green Bay has turned into a world-class muskie fishery.
Growing up, Kevin Pischke learned there were a couple of basic truths about Wisconsin's state fish.
It was always, the fish of 10,000 casts, and it was that mythical beast up north.
In recent years, however, Pischke's proved that's no longer the case.
Bring him my way, reel.
Once decimated due to overfishing and poor water quality, the DNR reintroduced the Great Lakes strain of muskie back in the early 90s. This is what they look like today, and it's no longer a secret.
Right there, that's a nice sized fish sitting on the bottom.
As a muskie guide on the Bay of Green Bay, Pischke has never been busier.
Illinois, Minnesota, Indiana, a lot of Wisconsin people. I get a lot of area fishermen that are new to it that want to learn.
They heard about our fishery and they want to experience the fish of a lifetime. They grow fast and they grow big.
Jeff Tilkins owns a bait shop catering to the muskie craze on the bay. He sells custom painted lures, and his store is full of giant muskies.
More and more every year, guys are coming in there with the biggest smile on their face. Hey, I just joined the 50-inch club.
52.
In the last 2 months, Pischke says he's boated 5 muskies over 50 inches, with the largest measuring 54. Plenty of others have come up just short. During our time with him yesterday, we had our chance.
He's off. Keep going.
He is off.
Shoot.
But we're quickly reminded why it's called fishing and not catching.
Muskie wins.
And it can be 3, 4 hours of boredom, and then you get 5 minutes of just sheer rush and excitement, and it's over with.
What's not over is the pursuit of the monster muskies that now call these waters home.
The shot at a 40-pound muskie. You spent some time out here in fall, you got a good chance at it.
Jeff Alexander, Action 2 News, Green Bay.
Explains why he's kind of sad today.
I think Jeff is hooked.
Yeah, absolutely.